Hey guys, so I decided I wanted to record what I've been doing on this character a little bit late. I'm a bit newer to EverQuest. I know some of the very basics from when I played a bit about a year and a half ago, but I've forgotten a lot of it. I played a High Elf Paladin during that time, so I decided to change it up a bit and made an Erudite Enchanter. I leveled in Toxulia Forest from level 1 through about halfway into level 3. I was able to get the Mining Caps quest done. While I was there, I got the 2 useless cloth caps from some of the Kobold Scouts and brought them down to Talagar and his skeleton buddies that he's forcing to mine. It was quite dangerous traversing the southern part of the zone, and I died a couple times while I was down there. But I didn't like the area too much since it seemed like I would end up having to leave Otis later anyway, so I took the boat from Aridin over to Kanos and kind of ventured around the city and Kanos Hills to kind of just get a feeling for the area and what mobs were around. I then went into the Kanos Aqueducts because I found out about the Rat Ear Pie quest from the wiki and knew that I needed some of the giant rat ears, and I knew the Kanos Aqueducts was a good spot for that. So I went down there and started just farming some mobs, and I gathered a bunch of the normal rat ears and some different meat drops. And while I was down there, I discovered that I could actually turn in 2 pieces of rat fur and 3 gold for a rat fur cap, the rat fur cap quest. And for the rat's foot necklace quest, I needed a rat foot, a rat whisker, and a honey mead. So during my time in the aqueducts, I managed to get 2 of the limestone rings as well from the Undead Knight, which give plus 5 HP each, and a few spider silks as well for tailoring. I got around 10% into level 5 after getting the 3 giant rat ears, which is kind of what made me stay in there for longer than I originally planned. But I got those quests turned in, and I ended up selling the rat foot necklace since it wasn't really good stat wise and I already had a 2 AC cloth necklace. But then I traveled over to Kanos Hills where I found out the 5 quests there. One of them actually being the Rat Ear Pie quest I talked about earlier. I could gather Nullfangs, turn them into Captain Tillin for XP and a Moonstone, and I could actually take that Moonstone over to McNeil Jacob and get some more XP and a beer that you can just vendor for like 7.5 silver, I believe. The footage behind is actually just me hunting rabid wolves, and they don't really seem like they exist, as I took about 40 minutes running around this entire zone and only found the one. I was hunting those rabid wolves for the diseased pelt, wolf pelt that they have, because you can actually take that over to Priestess Calria and turn that in for some XP and some reputation. And I kind of need some more reputation because the fleshy orbs that also drop with those wolves, you need to be amiable or higher according to the wiki to actually be able to turn that into her and get another quest that brings you all the way over to Freeport. But then after that, I went back to town to vendor and do some baking with all the ingredients that I gathered from the mobs that I killed, and I got a couple of baking levels. Just did some baking with all of my meat ingredients. Some of the stuff I'm not going to be able to use till I am higher level or have access to different ingredients. And this low quality bearskin I'm going to hold on to for tailoring once I can get more spider silk, which I will also temporarily store in here. In the meantime, this rat ear pie recipe I'm hold on to for when I gather more of these. Alright, let's go get back in there.
I already thing I have Raging Stream open.
What's up?
I had a weapon in the wrong slot.
Scrawny Knoll at the entrance. I'm just gonna pull him in. Getting lucky on his attack rolls, he's missing.
I got a level 4 at the entrance. I'm gonna probably 2-tap or whatever soon, so I'll meet you in a second.
I'm killing a scrawny and then I'm leaving. There's a burly on me. Actually, oh, come on. Alright, zoning. Jesus Christ. Dude, the burleys are not fun. What level are they?
Probably 9 or 10.
Yeah. Oh, I grabbed dagger immediately. Alright. Yeah, I'm actually curious. Burly? 8 burly. You know. Level 9, it says.
Yep. Then I called it 9 or 10.
Yeah. Seems
Well, I mean, I patted myself. I called it 9, 10, 7, 8, or 11. It's one of those.
It's anywhere between 8 and 23.
It's a positive number, I promise you.
Yeah. Dude, whatever the sound is, it's just like buzzing.
I wonder, can we cycle his ass well enough to where, like, I go in, get my ass kicked, both of us damaging him, we rezone. You go in because the aggro reset, tank him, we kick his ass, your health goes low, we rezone, we heal.
I mean, we could try.
Do you think our healing can by our healing his DPS, our DPS his healing, do you think we keep, like, fuck it, let's try it. Let's just get real close.
Oh my god, he slapped me. I think it was because I was sitting down. Alright, I'm just zoning. 26 health.
26? I gotta zone then too. That means it's too fast.
Oh my god. There's an ult.
Oh no, you're gonna be fine. That's a regular one. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'm just really low, so I got scared.
I know. You're gonna be fine. It's a regular one.
Yeah, no, he hit me
You
for...
won't have the accuracy. You're good.
Oop.
No, don't cry.
Oop. I should be able to get up.
Nope, you'll come up.
Yeah, no, he hit me for a 10, a 20, and then an 18. So...
No, we're good. We'll just control S.
We'll sit and relax for a minute. In the previous clip, I was in Blackborough with a buddy of mine who I've gotten to play EverQuest for the first time, and he seems to be enjoying it, which is making me pretty happy that he's also enjoying EverQuest. But Blackborough is a decent spot to farm gnolls. Make sure to always keep their fangs to turn in, like I mentioned earlier, to Captain Tillin. But after Blackborough, I moved over to West Karana and just started to kill any of the animals as I wandered around, kind of exploring the zone a bit. And I was getting plenty of cooking resources from them so that I could level my baking, and I was gathering some silk from the spiders that were there so I could use for my tailoring, and I came up on a farm, but there's a quest from Hanina Miller to gather a sack of hay, which you can get from the undead, but the undead are about level 12 or so I was not able to do that. Cleet Miller, Hanina's husband, is out in the field, and when he stops, if you wait for 30 seconds, he'll drop a sack of hay, and you can turn that into her and get some experience. While fighting this giant spider, I thought my pet would actually grab aggro sooner, so I ended up getting kind of cocky, but he got a poison debuff on me, which kind of started chunking, as well as him doing just a lot of damage physically. And so even when my pet managed to actually grab aggro in the end, I was quite low and went off to sit to regen, but it was too far, and the poison debuff managed to get me while I was down. I ended up getting stuck in the Surefolglade tunnels because during nighttime it's pitch black, and as a fresh spawn I didn't have a light spell or a lantern or anything. Actually, I had to wait for another player to run by so I could find my way through the tunnels and start my run back, so it actually took around 10 minutes. The next death was caused by me just trying to find vendors. There's 2 towns in the northwest part of Western Karana that have some vendors that I could sell to. I mistakenly thought the houses that I was heading towards were merchants, but instead they were bandits, and the bandits considered red, so they did a lot of damage to me very quickly. I ran to the merchants hoping that they had a guard there, but they did not, so I had to take a turn over to the guard tower so that they could kill them, but one of them actually aggroed a player that I thought was AFK, and I didn't want to be the cause of someone dying, so I tried to pull him off. Luckily, I was able to pull him closer to the guard, so when I came back, the player was still alive. I believe the guard actually killed the mob.